Don't really think I need this coffee at 2:30 in the afternoon. That's so beautiful. Holy crap. A rare sunny day. This morning, I did something drastic. I went and applied for a warehouse job at a really big company, and they're pretty much hiring on the spot. So I got a job, which is good, but bad thing is, it's nights. So I'll definitely be testing my ability to stay awake and stay sane while trying to stay awake. And then I went and got a blood test, lithium levels, and I'm on 900, and last time I was on 900 I had a result that was too high. So we'll see what happens this time. And then I did something else that was drastic. I decided to return my iPhone X. It's really expensive, and I could have sold my old phone for a decent amount, but thinking about how I'm going to be working in a warehouse and realizing it would take me 100 hours to make up the cost of the iPhone, doing that math makes me realize that I should return it. I can always buy it again if I feel like I need it, but I didn't really think it was that great. Maybe because my mood sucks. The camera was better, of course. Oh, it's going that way, don't worry. And the other thing cool that happened is that my car turned 200,000 kilometers old. So it's been a pretty eventful day. Last night was a really awful day. I won't go into the details, but it's partly what motivated me to make a bit of money, so then that way if I want to do something I can, or if I need to do something I can, and I don't feel stuck and like I have $0. So now that I refunded the iPhone, I have a bit of wiggle room, and yeah, we'll see how that all goes. So I finally finished totally making this dark. I haven't tested it, but there's one like this over top one, and then I taped the sides, and then over that I overlaid a flap to prevent the light from coming out the side of the tape, and then I put this one over top, and then I put these little things to prevent any residual light. And as you can see, I'm using the blue light. And I've had that on for a while, but I didn't have it close to me. So I'm sitting here with it closer to me, and I've taken some of my supplements, the ones without food, and I think today I'm going to test taking 2-tyrosine, 1,000 milligrams, as well as DL-phenylalanine to see if it gives energy, because I might be working night shifts, So this is part of transitioning into being a cog in the machine and accepting that and seeing if I can switch myself over to night shift mode for a while. Might not be possible. Today I woke up at 11:30, so I would think I'd be able to stay up for 18 hours, but I'm just sleeping a lot, so I do have to shift my sleeping schedule. So yeah, using some of this capacity from the supplements to be a cog in the machine and be grateful for it. I'm out for a walk. It feels really good. There are going to be a few sunny days in a row. And I had a possible insight into why I'm really struggling living in a room and not having very much space. And I think part of it is because my brain really does operate on seeing and not thinking about when it comes to daily stuff. So I opened the fridge and I saw that I had bought snap peas. I wasn't thinking about the snap peas. And if I didn't ever open the fridge again, I would never remember that I bought snap peas and think about it and then go and eat it. So I need to have a fridge with the food I want to eat laid out in the way that I want, so when I open it, it prompts me. And same with everything else. So it feels like I can't really operate because my mind is one with everything around me and I'm not able to arrange those objects. It smells kind of weird in here. And then I also had a thought about how, well, what happened was I was washing dishes. I had some piled up that were in my room. And I made bok choy, a big pot of bok choy with some coconut oil and soy sauce to eat. And when I was washing the pot, I noticed that it didn't really feel heavy. Usually when I wash that pot, it feels heavy and I can't hold the handle and turn the pot to dump it out very easily. But I noticed that I was able to do that with my left arm quite easily, rinse the pot and dump it out. So I think this is a bit of an interesting clue, because as an experiment, I took 1,000 milligrams of tyrosine and 500 milligrams of DL-phenylalanine, and then I also took 200 milligrams of SAM-E, which are things that I'm not usually taking, or I did take 500 and 500 of the DL-phenylalanine and tyrosine yesterday because I was going for that interview. So today I took 1,000 of the tyrosine, one 500 milligram DL-phenylalanine, and also a little bit of SAM-E, just to see what kind of energetic effects they might create, because I need that knowledge for this night shift thing that might be happening. And I sat with the blue light for a while, just finding out what's going to give me some energy to possibly get through this, because it'd be nice to be able to make a bit of money to have more options. And I finished the window darkness thing, and I turned the lights off, and it is black when there's sun on the other side, it is dark. So I did a good job, which will be good for the night shift. I'll come back home and then be able to have total darkness and trick my body into it being dark. But the weird thing will be is if I sleep all day, I'll see the daylight when I come out of work and drive. Then I'll sleep in darkness in my room. Then when I wake up, it'll be dark again. If I'm able to do this, I will be in darkness all the time. And that's not really ideal, but I think this time of year is an okay time to do it. It's cold outside anyway. There's not much to do anyway. So I'd rather get through it and then see what happens while it's winter time. So I've said this before, but hopefully this time I will do it, and I'm at the headspace to do it, which is learn how to take care of my body again. Though working nights really isn't that, but eating more vegetables. I've been eating a lot of junk fast food that is okay-ish healthy-wise, but I need to learn how to do that and learn how to do it within the context I'm in, which is not really having my own space. I realized I didn't plan that very well. I didn't think, okay, how can I do this? Though I probably did, I just kind of forget. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Hopefully I can save a bit of money, so then maybe then I can go on a magical lifestyle design journey. We will see.